This video is sponsored by MM Medical Spa. MM Medical Spa is a premier medical spa located in Greensboro, North Carolina that offers a range of cosmetic and aesthetic services to help clients achieve their desired look and feel their best. Led by a team of experienced medical professionals, MM Medical Spa provides safe and effective treatments using the latest technologies and techniques. Be sure to follow them on social media, which we will have linked below.
These hoes ain't loyal. Red and green. These hoes ain't loyal. Also, it's about to be Mother's Day, and I really want to know what these draft turkeys are going to get me for Mother's Day. The only thing, okay, if I'm being honest, I've already bought my Mother's Day gift. All I want from them is a nothing but cake. Do you know what flavor?
Yes, I know what flavor, Mom.
What flavor?
Red velvet.
Isn't that a country song? Red velvet. Wait. Naya, I am telling you, that is a song.
Okay.
Oh. Irene and Sugi.
Oh, period. Sugi?
Whoever.
Sugi is.
Outcast?
Sugi's that.
Outcast.
Outcast was on it?
No, Outcast has their own red velvet.
Play it.
Stank on ya.
Oh, talking
Yeah, that's not what I thought red velvet was gonna
I
sound.
thought Red Velvet was gonna sound
I thought
sexy.
red velvet was gonna sound sexy too.
I thought it was gonna be like,
wait.
ooh, girl, you taste like red velvet.
Here's
That's
a song
what I
by
thought.
Psycho. Psycho got vocals.
Hey.
Wait.
Wait. I can't.
I sound like I'm Psycho.
She said
Psycho. In case you forgot her name.
In case you forgot who Psycho was,
Oh,
she wanted
Bad Boy,
to make
okay.
sure you knew.
Wait, Bad Boy has a red velvet.
Oh,
Is this the P. Diddy?
P. Diddy?
This is not the P. Diddy Bad Boy.
I don't think this is the P. Diddy Bad Boy.
Are you
Let
ready?
me, yeah, I'm ready. But let me start this off by saying something.
What?
I'm pissed
Why are you using such language?
at you.
Why?
So I'm still mad about that whole Cheez-It thing. And then you were mad at me. I'm still not over it. I'm still not over it.
Okay.
She asked me to get her some Cheez-Its, and she knew that I was on the couch cramping, and I was all like, no, Mom, I can't move. And she was all butthurt about it, right? So she gets up and she gets Cheez-Its. And I was like, Mom, I need some Cheez-Its for my extra strength Tylenol that I took to really kick in. Can you grab me some Cheez-Its since you're up? She said no. I was like, listen, now is not the time to be petty. Now is not the time to be all up. So she had me get up and get my own Cheez-Its. And I was like, I have
wasn't
a valid...
being petty.
You were
I had
being
already
petty.
sat down.
No, you didn't. You were up. And I was like, Mom, please. I was like, mommy. And you didn't do anything. And I'm
Because
hurt.
I'm teaching you girls to be independent women.
I'm already an independent woman. Like, all the women, independent. Like, that's me right now. That's me all the time. I didn't need that.
Okay.
And I really would have liked it if you got me those
So what do you
Cheez-Its.
want?
I just wanted to tell the world I'm pissed.
You need to watch your mouth because that is not how you talk to me.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Jerry freaking Springer died.
I wanted to get my beads.
I really am sad that Jerry Springer is no longer here.
Yeah.
His show and Steve and like I used to watch. I did not watching Jerry Springer, but I watched Jerry Springer,
Oh, I know you did.
and I'm so sad that Jerry Springer is no longer here. So definitely shout out to his
R.I.P.
family.
Jerry
We are
Springer.
sending our condolences because I seriously am upset or sad to hear that Jerry Springer is no longer
And
with
he was
us.
young. Like, he wasn't that old.
Was he
He was
though?
79. But
Is that young?
I think like people really like, and
Well, you
they,
know what?
but he wasn't
79 is the new 59.
no, but basically I just think about it like this. Like, I don't know, like my grandparents are 79 and they're
They
still
are not
up
79.
yeah, they are.
Really?
Gmon Gpaw, yeah. Yeah. But anyways, and they're just up still building stuff in the gardens, all this stuff. And it said that he passed away peacefully, which I'm very, very happy about. But like, was he sick? Was he something? Because like, I don't know if people just pass away peacefully for no reason of natural age at age 79.
I
Like, I don't
mean,
know.
maybe he just passed in his sleep.
Yeah.
And I am that is
That's how I'd want to go.
if I want to go or if I have to go. Well, I'm going to go, but when I go, I would like to just peacefully pass in my sleep.
Who knows? Modern science might like come up with something where you could live forever.
So I don't want to live forever.
I do.
I
If I
don't.
could live forever
No.
in like a 28-year-old's body, I so would. I feel like age
How do
28
you
is a
know?
perfect age.
You've never been 28. How
But
do you
let me
know?
tell you, right
28
now,
is not the ultimate age.
what's your favorite age that you've been?
Honestly, 48.
The one that you're in now?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
I am so happy. I feel free.
That's because you look better now than when you were 28.
Wow. Oh, no shade.
I mean, it's the truth.
You want to know what I do love right now?
What?
I love sitting across from you, looking at you,
Yeah, I
talking
do
to
too.
you.
I do too.
Like
It's
this so
easier.
much better because it's like I feel like my neck when I would go to the side like this was
Right?
weird.
And then I don't
So
want
I
like a
like
double
this
chin, so I
setup.
like a.
Oh, okay. So we would love for you guys to let us know what you think about this setup. But
Yes,
we're
please.
trying some different things. We are production. We are everything. So
We're
we're just
eating.
trying. Yeah, we're just trying it out. So let us know if you like it. Let us know if you don't like it. But just be gentle. All right.
Don't be mean. We're sensitive.
So I have a things. This is all hot topics today, but I have
Oh,
some
I
things I
love it.
want to talk to you about.
Okay, what?
So Ariana Grande,
Oh my God.
did you see the video?
What video?
So she she came out
On
with the
TikTok?
video, but it was in response to
Yeah, I
it was an
did.
appearance that she made, and people were concerned about her weight.
People think she's on fentanyl.
I mean, I didn't think that.
No, but that's like the
But
thing.
has she not always been tiny?
She's always been
But
tiny.
I think in this video or the specific video that people were like the most recent video, she was looking especially. I'm not gonna say emaciated, but she was looking
a little sickly.
no. I'm gonna say thin.
Okay.
She was more thin than normal, and I think that caused alarm for a lot of people. And so what I loved. Okay, let me tell you what I don't like. First of all, I don't love when people, and when I say people, the general public, comment on other people's bodies.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's a whole thing because like I I was thinking, I was like, okay, Ariana Grande has always been like the size of my pinky, first of all. Second of all, who cares? I think it's like she has such a strong fan base and they care so much about her, it's coming off in a wrong way. I think no, I think that's what it is. Oh, Ariana, like, oh, she has to be going through something, da 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 da. She has to be da 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 da. And it's like, it's so hard as a fan base. Like, we don't know her. We don't know what she's going. We don't know what's happening. Think they're like looking out for her, but it's like toxic in a way. That's my assessment.
Don't comment if you don't know.
I agree.
We don't know these celebrities. We don't know what they're going through. She commented that we should not make comments about other people's bodies and we should give them grace. She also mentioned in the other videos and all that stuff that people were referring to her as being healthy, that she was not healthy. She was on several medications, XYZ. And then she was like, this is the healthiest physically that she's been and mentally that she's been. So who are we to judge
what that looks like on the outside?
So I do think, I know for a fact that we should stop commenting on other people's bodies.
Like, I think everyone should just shut up. Like, I think they should just be quiet and mind your own business
It's
and
not
worry about
okay.
yourself. But you want to know what I do think though? I think her blonde hair might have something to do with it because it's like blonde hair, blonde eyebrows. Like it kind of like makes her look a little paler instead of looking a little tanner. But she's doing it for Wicked, of course, because she's in the Wicked movie.
Right.
And so I think that has something to do with it too. Like I miss brunette Ariana Grande, but like that's
Well, I
just
think
my
she's
opinion.
absolutely.
I think
I think
she's
she has an
amazing.
amazing voice.
Gosh,
I don't
does
care
she?
if she's 100 pounds or 140 pounds.
Right.
Has she ever been 140
I
pounds though?
don't think she has ever.
I mean, but that's some people just can't.
No, that's a
That
thing.
is that is her
Wait,
body
why are we
type.
talking about her
It
weight?
is
I
what
don't
it
like
is.
that. I don't
I
like
just
that.
love her. But speaking of small frames,
Okay.
I recently watched, and you came in at the tail end of this. I binged watched Rap Caviar.
Okay.
And when I tell you I loved it from beginning to end, I think the first episode was Tyler, the creator.
Oh, I love
And
Tyler.
he is the cutest thing.
He's so funny.
He's so funny. He's so talented, number one.
Yeah.
And it talked about how, in his episode, it talked about how he has a hard time because people don't think he's hard enough. He's not hood enough. He's preppy. He skateboards. He's
But he's
different.
never
He
been
wears.
like a hood kind of rapper. Like he's always kind of been like your alternative rap. Like I don't know, like his song She, I love that song. Like he's never been like, you know, like Lil Baby, like mumble trap artist. Like I don't think,
think
of
we
Tyler
need-
as a trap artist at all.
Remember? Well, you don't remember, but Will Smith, when he came out, he didn't curse. He didn't,
Yeah.
and so
his music was always safe.
it was always safe. It's something that you could listen to in the car with your parents.
Right.
And I feel like he did get a bad rep, not a bad rep, but he was considered not as hardcore as other like Ice Cube, Tupac,
Okay, but
rappers
who wants
like
to
that.
be like shot at and affiliated
I mean,
with gangs? Like
but
that's
you
just
can-
not for everybody.
But you can still be hardcore and not be shot at. But I think Tyler, the creator, he just came up with not his own genre, but he is who he is.
Yeah.
His friends are his friends. They like to skateboard. They like preppy, country club looks, and they are who they are. But that's not to say that they're not hip hop.
Right.
So then the next episode was Roddy Ricch. You know
He's so
how I
fine.
feel. I'm not going that
He's
far.
so
Okay.
fine.
I know. I do like the ooh. And
Pulling
it was
up the
funny
coop.
because Leah was like, Mom, stop. I was like, they were playing it and I was like,
Get lit with the box, trying to get stick in the
bitch,
box.
don't wear no shoes in my house. And I was like so excited.
Yeah.
Leah was like, Mom, you're so excited right now. Why? And I was like,
It's hype.
of the most current rappers, I love Roddy Ricch. I do. I've been
Really?
listening to Feed the Streets 2. Like trap music is my.
You do. You are
I-
a trap girl.
I am a trap girl. It's like I love my suits. I love to go to work and be professional, but that is my guilty pleasure.
But
I
like
love.
when you get into the car, you know she's listening to some trap.
Oh, and it's ratchet.
Yeah.
It is, but that's what I like, and it's like it gets me hyped. That's my escape. So I loved his episode because it talked about how much he gives back. It talked about the sophomore album Curse
Yeah.
and all that stuff, and then he definitely made it happen when he came back. But I just love Roddy Ricch. It also talked about City Girls.
I love City
Listen.
Girls.
Listen, that JT.
JT, I'm fly with it. CITY with it.
Listen, she is so wild.
She's
She
insane.
is crazy.
Yo,
like,
but I want to be
Naya-
friends with her.
Me too.
I want to be friends with her so bad. I want to go out with JT.
Listen, JT is off the chain, but I was mesmerized by her and Young Miami and their story. What I didn't know.
Okay, one thing before you say that, Young Miami, her voice irritates me. I'm so sorry, Young. Miss Miami.
JT is off beat. So what difference does it make? They both are irritating as hell, but I love them. Like seriously, JT is off. Is she not off beat?
She is offbeat.
She's off beat, but I
I
just
love them,
love
though. I
JT. So
can't.
basically, they were talking about their music is pussy rap.
Yeah.
And
It's
I
for
was
girls.
like, well, wait, what? And then I was like, this is like, what's the difference between City Girls, Lil' Kim, Foxy Brown? I really don't understand the difference. But
There
they just
is.
made it. But they just made it seem like it was like a big deal. Like that's all they talk about. That's all they, whatever. Or Trina, for that matter.
Right. It's like
And
female
Trina's a Miami.
empowerment.
Trina's a, fellow Miami artist. She got her start with Trick Daddy.
Right.
And Trina, too, was like, Trick, when she wanted to rap, Trick was like, well, this is how you do it. You just talk shit.
Yeah.
And that's what she did. And that's how she got famous. So JT, Young Miami, that's what they did. Do they reference their genitalia often? Yes, they do. But that's what.
I don't
But
have an
if
issue
it's
with it.
if
It
it's
doesn't
not
offend me.
if it's not for you, don't listen to it. Now, I will
Right.
admit, I'm not going to listen to it 20, 30 minutes straight. But sometimes I need to get hype. I'm like, let me put on the City Girls Twerkulator and I'm going to get to
Yo,
it.
Twerkulator is my
Yes,
jam. I remember when that was circulating around the internet and we were like begging for them to turn that into a single, and they did, and I was so excited. Like, I still listen to it at like, it's on my playlist. I listen to it regularly.
I love them. What I didn't know, and I found this out throughout the video, is that JT went to jail. I didn't know she was in jail. Did you know
Yeah.
that? She
I
went
don't
to
know what she
jail.
went to jail for, but I remember the mugshot.
I don't remember exactly what she went to jail for, but she did go to jail, and it was at the height of their career, basically. Like right when they were coming out, they were, all this stuff. And I also didn't know that I think she's the one that said her dad was a drug dealer and he was known for having like a bunch of kids around in the neighborhood, but he
Yeah.
taught her how to rap and he taught her how to get money. And she was like, she doesn't mess with broke boys. And so that's what they rap about. Like their lifestyle is what they rap about.
Yeah.
So it is art imitating life or life imitating art. They are what they rap.
They are what they
They
rap.
are what they rap. But she goes to jail. Young Miami held it down
She
for
did.
her.
She did.
She kept her name out there. They were doing shows, or she was doing shows by herself, and she was like, when JT gets out, she comes home, we're gonna, so and so and so and so. And I
Right.
love that. And what I didn't know is I thought they were just rap artists. They are best friends.
Yeah, they are.
And they are so stinking cute together. I will admit, listening to them talk about so openly their sexuality was hard for me because I am not that comfortable sharing
Yeah.
my sexuality, and I do think that that's something that should be kept a little more, close to the
I think that's
chest.
just your age, though, because
It
honestly,
maybe
like with
it
me, like
is.
for people like from honestly, I want to say like 30 and like younger, like we're all so open and talking about it. Like I can tell you right now, like if I meet a group of girls and we're out and we're like there's, I don't even know, there's like a thing of girls, like there's a group that you form like when you're out, and like once everyone's like, it's the middle of the night, everyone's having fun, things start winding down, y'all are talking about any and everything. So
I mean, I get it, but we did that too.
yeah.
But there were no cameras. That's the difference.
Yeah, that's true.
I love that they are 100% themselves.
Yeah.
They talk about what they like. They talk about what they don't like. It is what it is. I appreciate that. I don't think they should be reprimanded for it. I think if you don't like it, don't listen to it.
Agreed. If
I
you
do
don't
think
like it,
that
don't
is my
listen to
biggest
it.
thing, because there are a lot of things they say. I'm like, oh my God, did she just say that?
Right.
And then I'm secretly like, well, I probably was thinking that.
Yeah.
But she actually said it.
It's like, in white chicks, there's like, oh my God, Brett, what? You were thinking it, but you said it.
But you said it right.
that's
And that's
literally
the
what I was
whole
thinking
thing.
about. Yeah.
So then also on Rap Caviar, it talked about Coy Leray.
I love her. I think she's so cute. I think she eats like,
She's the cutest thing.
she's the cutest thing.
I'll admit, I did not
girls are
really.
players, too.
I knew she was Benzino's daughter, before I watched the episode, but I didn't really know who she was.
Oh, okay.
And I knew on the Alexa, you had Purr on. Like every time I would go in and it would pop on, it would say Purr, Coy Leray, and then I would just play it. And 30 seconds into it, I was like, oh God, off.
What?
It was
You would
nuts.
turn
It
on
was
Big
so
Purr?
crazy, but it was so cute. But then I was like, well, who is she? And then I was like, oh, that's, Benzino's daughter. And of course, we
Yeah.
know Benzino from, I think he did The Source? Double XL.
I don't know.
No, this is before. This is totally like
Before
before
my
your
time.
time,
Yeah,
but
because I wasn't gonna be like, who's Benzino, but who's
no,
Benzino?
Benzino is like really cool. One, I think she is adorable. She
She's the
is
cutest
absolutely
thing.
adorable. But what bothered me by her episode, and it was not from anything that she said or did, people have been coming for her body.
Yeah, they call her like, they think she's like boyish.
Right. And I was so offended for her. And she did say that it bothered her. She took a retreat and she, stayed away from social media because the
Yeah.
bullies, they were like, she looks like a boy. She looks like a 12-year-old boy. She hasn't reached maturity. Why don't she get work done and all this stuff? And I'm
So
going to
y'all
tell
are
you.
mad if someone gets work done, but you're mad if they don't.
And
Like,
I love that she is embracing who she is and what she is.
I think
She's like,
she's cute.
she is okay,
Because
so
there's
I
one
didn't
thing a
think
skinny chick can pull off is a bra, like a bra
or
top.
braless.
A bra is A, braless, B, a bikini top and shorts. And I know Miss Coyle Ray loves a bikini top and shorts, and she can pull it off.
I just had the hardest
mad.
time with people wanting or people expecting rap artists, female rap artists, to get their bodies done.
Right.
And it's like, why does she have to fit into that mold?
She doesn't, because you see what Miss Angela White is over here doing.
I see that, and I am so proud of her.
I'm so proud of her. She looks so good.
She looks so good. She looks healthy. She looks happy. She looks like she's finally found peace. But back to Coyle Ray, I felt so bad for her.
Yeah.
Because they would come up with these comments. They would say, whatever. And then Cardi B made a cameo in the video or in the episode. And she was like, if they don't talk about your face, they talk about your body. If they don't talk about your body, they talk about your face. So there's no escaping the criticism, especially when it comes to female artists.
Yeah.
And I don't understand how we got here as a culture.
Okay.
But at any rate, I love Coyle Ray. I love her body. I think she is perfect. I think we have gotten away from the differences in bodies, like the different, body types. She looks more like a European model body type. Believe it or not, there are black women that look like that still.
Right.
Natural bodies are still winning. We are. Saggy boobs, go get you a push-up bra. You need a little Spanx, put it on. It's okay. But it's like all these these bodies that are being done and all this other stuff, it's not going to match later.
It's
gonna seriously become an issue.
And if you want to get work done, that's up to you too.
I am team take out, not team put in.
Okay.
That's just my rule of thumb.
That's your thought.
It is. That is my thought. I think it just looks different when you take things away.
I've thought about getting my butt done.
What do you want to do?
I want it bigger.
Why?
You know I have a flat ass.
I mean, you do, but squats. Eat lots of protein.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe I should work at it first, because I really like.
You haven't worked at it.
I haven't worked at it. Like, I haven't
no one
been,
does.
Like, I need to build my butt. Like, sometimes I look in the mirror and I'm like, damn, my ass is flat, and then I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
like,
but it is.
It doesn't bother me to the point where I'm like, I need to do something about it. But I was like, dang, a BBL would really come in clutch right now.
Other thing I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about Ozempic.
Oh,
you know. Ozempic. Okay, so first of all, I've been hearing that commercial for like the past year, 2 years, I think. Or maybe even longer than that. And I had no idea.
What's the song? Oh, it's magic.
Yeah.
You know.
But listen, this is the thing. I never knew what Ozempic was until recently. Like,
let me tell you.
And maybe because I'm not diabetic.
I don't know.
I had no idea. I had no idea what Ozempic was.
Can we talk about how Elon Musk is the one who put Ozempic on the map?
Oh, he did not?
Low key. Okay,
no, he didn't.
Recently, yes, he did. Recently, yes, because everyone was like, okay. They were like, I don't know. I just think it's so funny that Elon Musk is out here doing Ozempic, and like
he's not doing Ozempic. He's doing Wegovy.
Oh, Wegovy, same.
No, Ozempic is Ozempic. Wegovy is Wegovy.
But I thought Ozempic is like the main
It's the same
principle.
semaglutide or whatever the heck
Yeah,
it
it's
is. But
semaglutide.
all right, so let me. Oh,
I
so you're a medical professional
yeah,
now? Okay.
I'm
So
smart.
let me school you on what exactly Ozempic is.
I just think it's funny that Elon Musk is out here taking these skinny girl drugs.
Why does it have to be skinny girl?
Because
Guys are overweight as well.
I mean,
See?
you're so,
Right.
I don't need this political correctness right
But I'm
now.
just saying, people always think it's so much easier for a fat guy than it is a fat girl. And that is true. And it shouldn't be.
It is easier for fat guys and fat
But
girls.
it shouldn't be, Naya. If you're overweight, you're overweight. It doesn't matter if you are a male or female. But you're right. It's so much easier. Heavier guys can make it in Hollywood versus a heavier chick.
Yeah, as long as you're funny. I saw.
But why do I have to be
I
the
saw
funny
this
chick
thing.
and be overweight? Why can't I be sexy and heavy?
I
People
saw this
like big
thing.
girls.
No, it's kind of funny though. I saw this thing and it was like what was her name? It was an actress and there was this fat girl and she was just mean. Like she was so hateful and her teacher pulled her aside. She was like, "Listen, fat people are jolly for a reason. You can't be fat and a bitch." She was like, "You can either be a skinny bitch or a fat happy person. Pick your poison."
She
And
can't be fat and mean.
there's not okay, there's nothing wrong with being big boned. Trust me, like I know. But you can't like you have it's like you can't be ugly and mean. Like you know what I mean? Like
I mean, but there are plenty of ugly, mean people.
I know, but you shouldn't be. It's like pick a struggle.
Anyway.
Like either be hateful or be mean.
Anyway, what is Ozempic? Ozempic, by definition, is an anti-diabetic medication used for the treatment of type 2 diabetes and an anti-obesity medication used for long-term weight management, and it was developed back in 2012.
Okay.
I believe now the reason it's getting so much hype is because people are using it off book, meaning they found out that it can be used by non-diabetics for weight loss. So,
Trying to get me some.
oh no, I know. But listen, this is the good thing about it. So it's used for women with PCOS because they are insulin resistant. And so when you have PCOS and you're insulin resistant, that causes your blood sugar to spike and that leads to weight gain. So also, did you know that certain hashtags on TikTok have been banned?
Why?
Because they promote diet culture.
What's wrong with diet culture?
It's not, well, some people, it's a trigger for some people. So if you put it, no, just because, okay, stop right there.
You already knew what I was gonna say.
No, but listen, just because it's not your struggle, you said earlier, everybody has a struggle, pick one. Just because weight or anorexia or, well, not anorexic, but anorexia or bulimia isn't one of your struggles, that doesn't mean it's not someone else's struggle.
But here's
so
my
they
thing
can
about,
see that and hear it and it triggers them.
But here's my thing about triggers. Like that word makes me angry. That word pisses me off.
I can understand why.
I literally, everything is a trigger for everyone. Like
everyone has different triggers.
Everyone has different, exactly. I think everyone has different triggers, but why do I have to, like, I don't think I should be able to walk up to someone and be like, "You're fat and ugly, bye," or like, "You're too skinny, eat a sandwich." Like, that's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that I think that I should not necessarily have to walk on eggshells and not post something or put like a trigger warning on a video because it talks about food. Like,
but if
the majority of people eat, like, you know, like we need food to survive.
Yes, majority of people eat food. Like
everyone, no, but like
food.
No, but you know what I mean. Like, I'm trying to figure out a way to articulate it. I'm just saying, like, the fact that that everyone has to put a trigger warning on everything. Like, oh, trigger warning where there's a gun in this video. Trigger warning, there's there's a hamburger, you know, someone who suffers from anorexia. That? I just said that to whatever. But triggers piss me off. Like not triggers piss me off. Trigger warnings. They make I'm just like.
But Naya, I think
if it hurts your feelings, scroll.
Okay, but you don't know, like, I don't have a problem with people telling people what's ahead. So like you have the option. Okay, so if that bothers me, I could have had some serious trauma, right? With a weapon or hell, a hamburger. I don't know. But knowing that that's ahead, I can choose to scroll or not.
I don't know. I feel like there's like
I understand what you're saying about we're so guarded and we
it's like
so
it's
have to put. I get that,
oversensitive and it's too
but
much
but
sometimes.
I think it's because you haven't had trauma in your life.
Says who?
What trauma have you had, Naya?
My dad almost died.
Okay, so if there's a ladder, hold on. If there's a ladder in the garage,
What?
someone needs to say, "Oh, there's a trigger warning. There's a ladder and a guy on the floor in the garage." That's when he almost died.
Yeah.
Right.
And no, the COVID and the COVID.
Well, because he
But
got it from falling off the ladder in
no,
the garage.
I know. But what I'm saying is that listen, like mom, I don't want to say that. Like, I mean, I do want to say this. Every time I hear a fire truck in an ambulance, I jump and I get scared. I'm
Since when?
since always, mom, since that
You've
day.
never told me that.
Yeah, I have.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I
You've
have.
never told. You told me that you were bothered by what happened because, admittedly, I sometimes walk in the garage and I walk past that spot and I see it
And it freaks you
and
out.
it freaks
doesn't
me
it?
out.
Yeah.
But you never told me about the sirens. You never.
Maybe
I
because
knew
it's
the
not
incident.
your problem.
It
But
is
like,
my problem. You're my child.
no, I know, but like what I was saying was that like they still like they make me uncomfortable. Like they make me like if I hear sirens, I still jump. But you know what? It's not like how am I going to be like okay, they need to put an alert out if they're going to send a fire truck out
No,
or they
that's
need
different.
to do
You can't.
something
That's
something. Like you know what I mean? Like
social media
I
and
have
real life
my-
are two different things.
I agree, but like if I see 911 Lone Star and it has a fire truck in it, I'm not going to go crazy. You know what I mean? And it's traumatizing for me. It honestly is. And I know it sounds stupid.
No, it doesn't sound stupid. I just wish you had told me before because
Yeah.
this is the first time I'm hearing about the sirens upsetting you.
Well, guess what? I deal with it.
I understand that, but again, you never told me that.
Yeah.
Like, did I know that situation bothered you? Yes, we talk about it often. But what I'm saying is this is the first time you've ever said that. And that hurts me that you didn't tell me that because
I'm
I want to
sorry.
help. I want to help you with
It's because I'm
that.
fine. Like,
Are you though?
I'm fine.
For you to bring that up, you're not fine.
No, but I was just bringing it up in context, saying that like everyone has trauma and everyone has things that bother them, but it's not gonna alter my day to day life. I'm not gonna if I see a fire truck on the road, I'm not gonna like pull over and have a panic attack. No. I mean, it's gonna remind me of that day, and it's gonna remind me, seeing my dad like that, the person who I deem as the strongest person in my life. But I'm not gonna have it alter my day to day life or my behavior or think about it for more than a minute.
But there
Because
are some people that cannot handle it as bravely as you, and it hurts a little deeper for them, and it's
Yeah.
debilitating.
Yeah.
So I do just want you to realize that while your level may be at a 4, there are some people whose level are at a 10, and it's debilitating for them. So
Yeah.
their trigger is their trigger, and while you may not agree, just be understanding of them,
Yeah.
because some people may have it harder than you, Naya.
I know, and
And
I
that's the
understand,
only thing
but
I
I
want
I
you to
understand that
understand.
people. I don't.
No, that's what I want you to understand. Like, while your pain or while your trauma may be at a 3 or 4, there's some people who's at a 10. And then it's like when they're reminded of it, when it's presented, like to them in their face or whatever, that it brings back these core memories, whatever. And it's debilitating for them,
Okay.
while it may not be for you.
Back to Ozempic.
Yes. So
Because we're just gonna have to agree to disagree on that one.
I totally agree. But listen, what I wanted to also mention is it seems like this 90s waif look is back.
Yeah,
And
because
this
the
Ozempic
Kardashians
is
started
helping.
taking their implants out.
The implants that they denied having.
Oh, not implants. Sorry, I think they got some sort of like fat muscle or something like that, or like I think they did the shots that Black China did because she said they don't come up on X-rays.
Whatever. I don't care
I don't
because
know.
I got a fat ass. I'm good.
Period, sis.
Period, sis. I got a wagon. But my
She
whole
got a
thing,
dump truck.
but my whole thing is now it's this body type is leaning back toward this waif, the 90s,
Yeah.
the Kate Moss, look. And I'm okay, first of all, let me just say this. And maybe because I've always had the same body type,
Yeah.
which is thick and delicious.
Shut the hell
I'm serious. I've
the
always had the same
hell?
body type. I can't get waif if I tried
No.
because I'm going to be 13 hours into a fast and then I'm going to be like, I need a burger and a vodka tonic. Like,
You don't
where
even drink vodka tonic. Like, where did that come from, you
I do.
liar? No, you don't. I've never seen you drink tonic.
Well, it's a seltzer. It's like a LaCroix. That's the same difference.
It's not. Tonic is
okay,
different.
first-
I work in a restaurant, first of all, before you start coming at me.
Okay, because I'm like, whoa.
Before you start coming at me.
Okay.
Tonic
Like I was
water
saying-
and seltzer are two different things, but anyway.
But it's the same difference. And then like a little Crystal Light up in there. But my point is, I couldn't change my body type if I wanted to because my body type is my body type. Like I can't get above a certain number on the scale.
Yeah.
Because my body just doesn't do that.
Yeah.
With that, I can't go below a certain amount either. So it's like I don't have a choice whether to be skinny or chunky or whatever. I am who I am,
You just
and
plump.
I'm just
big
plump.
and
I'm
delicious.
a thickums. I am short. I'm
Like, you're
4'11".
tiny,
I'm
but
petite,
you're like-
but I'm curvy,
Right.
and I will never have a boyish frame.
No.
That's just not my body type. I will never also be really, really heavy because I can't, like my body type, that's just not my body type.
Yeah.
But with that being said, there are some people that float between I'm going to be curvaceous this decade and then the next decade I'm going to look boyish.
Like, I will forever have a flat ass and big tits.
I hate you sometimes, Naya. I swear, I hate you sometimes. But listen, I blame celebrities for this trend.
For the trend of Ozempic?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, who else can afford it?
Actually, if you do research, Naya, it's really not that expensive. You can get it for like $50 to $75 a shot. Are you seriously Googling?
Yeah, I can get prescribed online.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Anyway, what I was saying is, so
A weekly shot. Like, it's just like once a week.
So did you not do your research?
No, I didn't. Oh my God. Ow. Ow.
Okay, listen. Are you listening? So there are certain celebrities that have taken Ozempic. Mm-hmm. And that have admitted to it. Are you listening to me?
Yes. I'm listening, but I'm also adding Ozempic to my cart.
Naya, you can't even get the tire replaced on your car that you bent. Why would you be buying Ozempic? How about you push back from the table, you drink water, and go for a walk?
Damn.
I mean, really?
God, okay.
Anyway, Chelsea Handler. Do you know who Chelsea Handler is?
I think I do. Let me see.
She used to host a show on E! She's like a comedian, talk show host.
Yes, Chelsea Handler.
Yes,
I love
Chelsea Handler.
She's so funny.
But listen to what she said.
What?
She said she was unknowingly prescribed Ozempic by her anti-aging doctor. I kid you not. She said that she was out to lunch with a friend and the friend was like, yeah, I'm not eating. And then she was like, I'm not hungry either. And then the friend goes, yeah, I'm on, this weight loss, whatever drug. It's Ozempic, Wegovy, whatever. And then she was like, I wonder if that's what I'm on because I haven't been eating.
So
that is
Ozempic
what she
makes
said.
you not want to eat?
It lowers your blood sugars so that they're more stable, and the lower your blood sugar, like food stays in your system longer. Meaning, like if you were to eat breakfast, if you were to eat chicken sausage and scrambled eggs at 9, you probably would still be full at 2. And that's all you had. But because it lowers your blood sugar, because when you eat something that spikes your blood sugar, the food goes out of your system faster and it makes you hungry sooner.
I want something that can let me eat like a fatty and still lose weight. Like, I want to be
That's not I'm so glad you said that.
No,
My
because
whole
it
issue,
doesn't exist.
I don't have an issue with Ozempic. I do not have an issue with celebrities taking Ozempic. I do not have an issue with normal people like me and you taking Ozempic. My issue with the drug or the people that take the drug is they still want to eat. They still want terrible eating habits. They want to take the drug and then that's it.
You can't do that.
You have to change your
Joshua
eating
Peck
habits.
from Drake and Josh, he said, because you remember he used to be really, really, really overweight.
I don't even know who this guy is.
Look him up, Joshua Peck. But he said that you can't outwork a bad diet.
And you can't.
And it's true.
He
you
is
can't
not
do that.
wrong. He is so not wrong.
But I just thought it was funny. Like, if I could eat mushroom Swiss burgers and steak fries for the rest of my life and be skinny, I would.
Oh my God, he's so cute.
Right. He was
where is he from?
cute. Drake and Josh. Well, that's how I know him.
Okay.
But I liked him better when he was fat. He was so cute.
I mean, I don't know.
He
But
was
then,
adorbs.
listen, so that's Chelsea Handler. Do you know Kyle Richards from the Housewives?
I do know Kyle Richards.
First of all, I love Kyle Richards.
Do you?
I do. But she has been rumored to have used the drug, but she has categorically denied it. So another housewife, Melissa Gorga from New Jersey,
Let me see.
said that she thought Kyle was on it as well, but Kyle said no. So what do you do with that?
Believe Kyle. I mean,
if she says no, we're gonna have to go.
Then it's no.
We're gonna have, but she's never been. I don't think since I've watched the show, I've never seen her overweight.
Yeah.
So then maybe she's not on it. Maybe she says she busts her butt in the gym every morning at 5, 6 a.m. So that's her whatever.
Okay.
So Gigi from Shahs of Sunset. First, just let me say how absolutely beautiful she is. She is one of my Persian princesses. I absolutely love Gigi.
Gigi who?
Gigi, I can't think of her last name, but she's from Shahs of Sunset. She admitted to using Ozempic because she had some kind of injury that caused her to get steroid injections. And, you've never had steroids, but I've been on steroids. And you gain weight, and you eat, and you become mean.
Oh,
AF.
my God. Your roid rage is insane.
It wasn't that serious.
No,
but
because
that was last year when I had my back issue.
But you know me, Dad, and Leah. Like, you want to know why we left you at home alone all that time.
Because I couldn't move.
No, I don't care. No, because you were so, like, Mom.
It was the steroids,
I don't
Naya,
care.
and I was in pain.
I don't care.
I was
you
on
were unbearable.
I was on muscle relaxers. I was on meloxicam. I was on steroids.
You could have been on crack. I still would have
eating,
left you.
I had a hard time even putting on underwear. My back hurt so bad. Then come to find out, I didn't even need those drugs. You want to know what I needed?
Chiropractor.
Yes. Now, no drugs, no whatever. But listen, enough about me. This is about Gigi from Shahs of Sunset. She gained like 11 or 12 pounds from, the steroids. And she wanted to go on Ozempic to lose the weight. She did it. Bam. There you go. She's off.
Okay, cute.
One, she admitted it. Two, I feel like in that situation, she used it
in the right way.
So do you know who Meghan McCain is?
Meghan McCain, that sounds so familiar.
Do you know who her dad is? John McCain. He was a senator.
Yeah.
All right. He was a maverick. It's what Sarah Palin used to call him. As a matter of fact, John McCain and Sarah Palin ran on the same presidential and vice presidential ticket back in the day against Obama. His first.
Wasn't Sarah Palin the chick who was like, I can see Alaska, or like Russia or something?
Did you say Venezuela? Oh yeah, she said I can see Russia from my
house.
Okay.
I couldn't remember where she was because
she lived in Alaska.
Okay, gotcha.
And
she's
so
like, I can see Russia
from my house. Like she's that close. I was like, damn, she's got a good house. But anyway, Meghan McCain says back in February, her friends urged her to get the shot, which is what people call it, the shot, weeks after giving birth to her second baby.
Not weeks. Does that not mess up your milk?
Okay, one, I'm pretty sure it does. Two, who's thinking about a snapback 2 weeks after giving your baby birth? Like, yeah, after giving birth to your baby.
I feel like after 3 months, not even.
Naya,
it
listen.
takes I've never been pregnant.
How old are you?
I'm 18.
Okay. almost 19.
Yeah.
I'm still working on my snapback. Listen, listen.
No,
These
because that
women,
sounds like you. That
no,
sounds like a you problem.
listen. These women that have these babies and then they come back 2 weeks later. I'm back to my pre-pregnancy 0 genes. Well, good for you.
And screw you.
And screw you. But it's like, for me, that didn't happen for me. It has never
Yeah.
happened for me. And that really wasn't a goal. Would it have been nice?
Sure.
Sure. But that wasn't a goal. And your dad wasn't the type to be like, oh, go wrap your stomach, go get Ozempic, go get Fin, go get, all this other
Dad could
stuff.
care less.
He could care less. He's like, you birthed two healthy, beautiful baby girls. I love you. And, he is absolutely the best. But she was pressured literally soon after giving birth to go on the shot.
That's insane.
Khloe Kardashian has been rumored. She
So
lost
is
all that
Kim.
weight. Okay, so, well, all the Kardashians. However,
Not Courtney.
Courtney is living her best life with that. I don't like
that-
the situation with her and Travis. They gross me out, and I hate saying that.
Like,
But
they're
I'm
so
so happy.
They're so happy.
I'm happy for her,
And I'm so happy that
but
she
I
got her
like-
man and that she's finally married. But I need them to stop making
PDAs.
out and their
I watched
feet.
30 seconds of them, and I've had enough for a month. I just
Yeah.
don't like it. But they said that Khloe Kardashian was on Ozempic or Wegovy. However, I will say
for that long, Ozempic. I didn't know Ozempic was really around that long, and people
it came out in 2012. Were you not just listening?
Well, no, I know, but
No,
I didn't
you're
know
not
people
listening.
Were using it like that in 2012.
Well, when it became off book or off script, that's what people found out.
Chloe had her weight loss journey right around that time too.
When 2012?
Maybe a little before.
Well, I don't know, because every time I see her, she's working out. She's whatever.
always
So
in
I
the
can't
gym.
say that it's solely Ozempic. Maybe
No.
and if she is using it, maybe she used it as a leg up to get, back on track.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe, or something like that. I could see someone doing that, but she's been rumored to have used it or to be using it. And, recently, after her and Tristan broke up the first time, she lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
It could be stress.
Honestly, it could be stress.
So who's to say? She picked
People-
a perfect time to lose the weight. Is it stress? Is it Ozempic? We'll never know.
We'll never know. But people think that that's how Kim K got into Marilyn's dress for the Met Gala.
Ozempic? Mm-hmm. First of all, this is where I have issues with that. So, Ozempic, right? She had how long between when she tried the dress on and then the Met Gala?
I have no clue.
I think it was just a matter of
like a week or two.
all right. Supposedly, when you
actually, I think it was 17 days.
Okay, 17 days. The research I have says that Ozempic really even doesn't start taking effect at least for 4 weeks. So how does she get into the dress? I don't know. I'm not saying she did. I'm not saying she didn't. But they said online it takes about 4 weeks. The starting dosage is 0.25, which really is just like a therapeutic,
Yeah.
just to get your body used to it. And it's not until the next dose, which is 0.25, that you start to lose the weight. So I don't know. I just don't think 17 days Ozempic is going to work. That's just from what I've, read and what I've researched.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Because Kim's never been like she's always had a curvy body type though. Like
She's always had a
never
curvy
been
body
like
type.
like she's skinny, but she's never been like a skinny, teeny tiny, super petite kind of
Right.
girl. She's always been curvy. Like she's always had they've obviously all the Kardashians have always had like butt and boobs. They've always had it.
They have. I will 100% agree with you.
But it's just like now they have more butt and boobs.
More
but
butt and boobs.
They've always had butt boobs.
So Rosie O'Donnell. Do you know who Rosie O'Donnell is?
No, my queen Rosie. Oh.
Yes. But she is a diabetic.
Okay,
And
gotcha.
she's used Mounjaro, which is another form of...
I've seen that on TV.
Exactly. Mounjaro, Ozempic, and Wegovy. It's all in there. But she is diabetic. And she has lost a good bit of weight. And
Has
it's definitely
she?
helping her. Exactly. Do you know who Remy... I hope I'm pronouncing her last name correctly. Remy Bader?
Oh,
She's a TikToker.
yeah, Remy Bader's on Ozempic.
Okay, yes. So, but listen, my research says she was told by her doctor that she needed it as she was pre-diabetic, right?
Okay.
Because that's another thing. You can use it if you're like, if your A1C levels are high, you're borderline diabetic, you use it to come down so that you don't have to be prescribed medicine every day. You don't have to inject insulin and so forth. So she went on it. She lost the weight, right?
Yeah.
But when she stopped, she binged ate so much it doubled. So that's the thing. We talked about it before. If you don't change your eating habits while you're on the drug, what happens when you come off? You're going to go right back. These drugs are not meant to be, you can't be on them for years. At least I don't think. Because now there's some serious side effects.
That's really sad though.
It is sad, but she didn't
really
learn.
serious.
She didn't learn how to control her eating. She didn't learn.
It's hard to learn.
It is learn, but it is very hard. But I think like maybe if you are prescribed the drug and you have a history of terrible eating habits, maybe you should go to therapy. Maybe you should learn what your triggers are, what makes you eat, what makes you want to eat. I know for me, when I'm trying to lose weight, if I drink while I'm trying to lose weight, that doesn't work for me, because when I have a drink, it makes me want to eat Cheez-Its. It makes me want to eat other things that I know I'm not supposed to eat that aren't good for me.
Yeah.
My body, I am very resistant to insulin and carbs and stuff like that. So I have to stay within a low carb diet.
Yeah.
That works best for me. But I know when I drink, it makes me want carbs. So I have to watch it. But again, what I was saying about the side effects, there's nausea, vomiting, diarrhea.
You think the vomiting and diarrhea also helps you be skinnier?
No, yeah.
What?
Well, yeah, I'm sure, but that's not a plus. Like, it's not a plus. There's more serious kidney problems, low blood sugar. You can pass out from low blood sugar, stomach pains, gallbladder problems.
I don't even know what your gallbladder is supposed to do.
I don't know what it does, but I know you can have a surgery from it.
I know it's bad.
Remember when I got sick? Well, when I got sick, they thought it was my gallbladder, but it wasn't.
When we were younger?
Yeah.
And it was your intestines?
Yeah, but they thought it was my gallbladder, and I was like, what?
Oh, yeah,
what
my
is
mom
that?
almost died, too. I forgot about that in my trauma, but...
I mean, but listen, I came back.
You snapped back.
I'm a G.
You a G.
They ain't getting rid of me.
She said, no. You almost died twice.
Twice. They say you got 9 lives, but I'm not trying to test it. I've done 2. I'm good. But listen.
3 strikes.
3 strikes. You're out.
You better be real careful, because this is your last shot.
This is my last shot, so I'm good. But listen, there's constipation, which, I mean, you can drink you some Senna tea, and you can be okay with that. I'm okay with that. But inflammation of the pancreas, trouble swallowing, changes in vision. I already can't see. I don't need to be on Ozempic and my stuff is blurred. It's like, I just don't need that.
I said, I already can't see.
Right. Oh, and it says diabetic retinopathy. Retinopathy. That's something with your eyes and you can't see.
Nuh-uh.
You look ridiculous.
I'm getting comfortable.
But then serious allergic reactions, shortness of breath. Oh, this is silly. But that's it. But listen, enough about that. I also really, really, really wanted to, because this just happened. Mm-hmm. Did you know Don Lemon was fired from CNN and Tucker Carlson was let go from Fox News?
Don Lemon was taken. Okay, Tucker Carlson, we all knew it was.
No. But this happened on the same day. This is outrageous. And I was like, wait, what if they had like a romance
and get out
and they found out about it and they said nope, we gotta fire him, but I know that didn't happen. But I was just like,
you heard it here first, folks. Tucker Carlson and Don Lennon.
But no, Don has a beautiful husband and they're married and all that stuff, but I was just joking. But
wait, Don's gay?
A whole husband.
I didn't know that. I knew that thing about Anderson Cooper, but
Anderson Cooper's gay too.
Anderson Cooper is like the type of gay who like burns the pride flag though. Like
no, honey, I love me some AC.
I love Anderson Cooper. Wait,
he and Andy Cohen, because I love them because I call them the ACs. You got Anderson Cooper, Andy Cohen, but yes, Don Lemon has a whole husband. He has like a family of dogs. Like he is, yes. How did you
Oh,
not
his
know
husband's
that? Isn't he
cute.
cute?
He's low-key fine.
Oh, he is fine. Naya, how did you not know that?
Oh my God.
Is he gay? Yes.
You want to know something though? I do
What?
get Don Lemon and Tucker, or not Tucker Carlson, Don Lemon
Oh, because they look
and
so
Trevor
much alike.
Noah confused a lot. Like they are like the same person in my
Oh,
brain.
I mean, I can see they do favor each
Like
other a
they
little
look
bit. I can
alike.
see that.
Like I used to think that freaking what's his name? I already forgot. Trevor Noah was on CNN for the longest time.
Trevor Noah was never on CNN.
I know he's a talk show comedian guy.
He had like the comedy network or the comedy
Yeah.
thing.
Anyways.
Anyway, so listen.
Wait, why'd they let Don Lemon go?
They never said why they let Don Lemon go, but Don Lemon on his Twitter account was peeved. Don said they didn't even have the decency to tell him that he was fired. His agent called him and told him. He said, "I believe Don has been on CNN for 17 years."
That's
I'm almost
effed up, for
positive
real.
that he was on for 17 years. He
All
said,
right.
if not, just do the research because yeah, like Don Lemon was let go and he was not happy about it.
No, because that's messed up. Like if you're gonna be on a show for 17 years, like you're gonna let me go and not even tell me to my face.
And you didn't even tell me. That was shady.
Is Cuomo still fired though, right?
Oh, Cuomo is so fired.
Okay, gotcha. I don't even know what happened with Cuomo, but
So fired.
that's crazy. Like, so who am I gonna watch CNN for now? Wolf.
Okay, first of all,
I love
hey
me some
Wolf.
Blitzer.
And John?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love John. I still love everybody.
Is that the dude with the political map?
Yes. Wait, what is his
Like
name?
during the election, like that's the only political voter, like the voters map I'll watch.
Oh yes.
I'm so ready for
John
2024.
CNN. No way. John King. You know, he was married to Dana Bash on CNN.
What?
Yes, they were married for the longest time, but they're no longer married. But when he pulls out that map, it does something to me.
It does something to me. Like it turns me on.
I mean, find out we love John King.
I
do love John. I do love John.
The
John
way he'd
is
be playing,
so...
he'd be like, "Oh, this state or this city in Georgia, they turned blue."
Oh, he does not talk like that. But I'm going to tell you who I do love too.
Who? Don't you dare say Carol Burnett.
Carol Burnett. I mean, first of all, I do love Carol Burnett, but Jake Tapper.
You would love Jake Tapper.
I love Jake.
You would love Jake
I love
Tapper.
Jake Tapper. I love Wolf Blitzer. I love Anderson Cooper. I do. I love all of them.
You would love Jake
I do.
Tapper.
But
He's
listen,
cute.
before we go, I did want to bring up, because we talked about the body images and, you know,
Yeah.
or stuff like that. I also wanted recently, like this has been a crazy news week, a news cycle.
Yo, it really has.
It has been, and it's like story after story after story after story. But there's this Instagram model or OnlyFans model. Her name, I'm gonna give it to you.
Oh, is this the chick that you told me not to look up for sole purposes of the podcast? 'Cause
Yes.
I wanted my raw reaction.
Her name is Christina Ashton, and I believe on social media she goes by Ashton G. She was only 34 years old. Her claim to fame was being an OnlyFans model and having countless plastic surgeries to look like Kim Kardashian. She passed this week at, I believe she was 34 years old. She went into cardiac arrest after another plastic surgery.
Oh, what surgery?
They didn't say. But she was 5'5", 125 pounds. Her measurements were 43, 23, 43.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
She was tiny, right? But she had these astronomical breasts, astronomical butt. Like she just...
Oh, I'm looking at her boobs right now. They literally look like squares.
Squares. And listen, the family, they started a GoFundMe. They're trying to raise $40,000 for funeral expenses. Right now they're at $4,000. So I guess if you feel like giving...
Why do you need $40,000 for a funeral?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's expensive. I think she lives in California. I don't know.
Okay, but I don't know. I don't know any funeral that is $40,000.
How much? Like, how would you know how much a funeral costs anyway? Who have you buried? What?
You be acting like I don't be going to funerals.
No, yeah, whatever. But
It's like go outside and have a light ceremony. You can do that for $25.
at any rate, I feel terrible for this girl because I feel terrible that she felt like she needed to do this to herself. I feel like when you get more than 2 or 3 cosmetic surgeries, there needs to be a psych eval performed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because this is not normal.
Think about how freaky that had to be for Kim. Like,
She looks just like her.
But, like, a demented Kim. Like, I can tell that this chick has, like, she looks, like, fake. Like, Kim, like, one thing I will say about Kim is that Kim, she looks like...
Well, because she's Kim. She's the original.
She is the original.
She's the copy.
She is the copy.
But this girl is the paste. So she's going to be...
She does look just like
overly
Kim.
exaggerated.
That's scary.
It is so scary how, and I'm just
I mean, her face look good.
Oh, her face is beat.
Yo,
that face card is not going to decline.
Yo,
but
I mean,
it's
her
the body for
boobs.
me that's, I think, is where the most work came from. And it
I
doesn't
can see
say
her ribs, Mom. She's just sitting down.
I know. So she has a friend also is who is a model and OnlyFans, like an entertainer or whatever. Her name is Mary Magdalene, not to be confused with the biblical
Lady Mary Magdalene.
Do you know who that is?
I know of. I've heard the name. So, sorry to interrupt. I was going to insert a picture of Mary Magdalene, the OnlyFans star, but it's just a tad bit inappropriate to put in there. You'll find out why. Because it is she's just basically known for being naked, so I didn't feel the need to put that in there. You can Google her at your own risk. Spelled just like the biblical character, so you have fun with that. Back to the video.
Her claim to fame is she wanted to have the world's fattest vagina. But this is where I'm confused. She identifies as a gay man. What?
I'm sorry.
She said that. So I was stuck
she
on.
She said, I want my kitty lips to be fat,
but I'm a gay man. I'm so confused.
I'm lost. I'm really lost.
And this is where the psych evals need to happen. My hands are so ashy. But, this is where the psych
because
evals...
I'm really trying to wrap my head around this. How are you going to be a gay man and wanting a fat puss?
No. I cannot.
No, I'm so confused.
I cannot.
I'm so confused.
I can't. But when I read that, I said, I have to tell Naya this. Yeah. She said, I want a fat vagina.
No, but not fat, P-H-A-T.
She said the fattest. Why is that a claim to fame?
I don't think Guinness is going to put you in the book, babe.
Listen.
Yo, what? That's crazy.
Naya. That is where I'm going to end it because I have nothing more.
I have no words.
And when I read that, I said, and then I was like, wait. Thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this episode. We have lots and lots and lots of things coming out later. Thank you.
Deuces.